to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Ruby and today we're doing a walk around video on this stunning white 2015 Holden Commodore SSV Redline VF. Now the very first thing of course that stands out to me is that very iconic Holden lion badge right in the front there alongside the black grilling. Now you do have the secondary black grilling on the bottom there as well, just to give it a bit more of a tough look to it. And in there you do have your colour matched front parking sensors as well. Now you do have your very large headlights as well, and you do have fog lights down the bottom here. And again, you do have your daytime running light running through the bottom there as well. Now that light does function to give everyone else around you on the roads a bit more visibility of where you are. Now looking at the front of the car itself, I cannot fault in any way, all bar being a touch damp, and I cannot even pick up a stone chip on there. Now moving around to the side of the vehicle here, onto that very first wheel there, excellent life in that tyre, and the wheel itself is in excellent condition. Now moving around again, apologies, this side of the car is a touch dirty, but nothing a bit of a wash can't fix. Now you do have your colour matched side mirrors and your colour matched door handles, and you do have the proximity key in this model, so with the key being just in your pocket, you can lock and unlock the door with a push of a button. Now coming around to the side here, you do have the SS badging down the bottom there of course as well. Show everyone that you're driving something a bit more flash than just your average Commodore. Now over onto the second wheel here, again excellent life in that tyre, and the wheel itself is in amazing condition. Now one thing to take note of is your fuel cap is on the driver's side here. It is as simple as just pushing it in to open it. Now that will not open if the car is locked. Now moving around to the back here, you do have your SSV badging as well, and the V is red of course, showing that it is a Redline. Now you do have your high mount stoplight on the back there, your rear wiper and your Holden badging. Now opening up the back here, it is as simple as pushing the little button in here and pulling it open. Now you do have the reversing camera in there as well. Now in the back itself, you do have the cargo blind fitted to this model as well, and you do have all of your genuine floor mats. Now just under here is your full-size spare wheel, which hasn't even been used by the looks of it. Popping that one back down and closing it back up, you do have a couple of handles to help you close it up. Now you do have your colour matched reverse parking sensors as well in this model, and you do have your double dual tip exhausts as well on both sides. Now you do have your very large wraparound tail lights as well, which again gives everyone around you an idea of whether you are braking, so that if they need to brake as well, they can. Now onto that third wheel there, again excellent life in the tyre itself, and the wheel itself again is in amazing condition. Guys, you really do need to come down and have a look at this car for yourself. It will not disappoint. Now onto that fourth and final wheel there, again excellent life in the tyre, and one thing I forgot to point out, on all of the other wheels you do have your big Brembo brake calipers as well. And looking at the wheel itself, again excellent condition. So what we're going to do now guys is pop open the bonnet and have a look at the engine. Alright guys, so here we are looking at the 2015 Holden Commodore SSV Redline VF. Now this car is an 8-cylinder 6-litre petrol engine, and the car itself is a 6-speed automatic. Now within this car it does hold a 5-star ANCAP safety rating with a total of 6 airbags throughout, and this engine does produce 260 kilowatts of power and 517 newton meters of torque. Now this car does have a 71 litre fuel tank, and it does run on 91 as well. On average you'll get 11.8 litres to the 100 kilometres, giving you an average fuel distance of 602 kilometres to the tank of fuel. Alright guys, so here we are inside the Holden Commodore SSV Redline VF, and starting over on our driver's side door here, you do have your window locking button here, along with all 4 of your power window controls, and they are also auto windows as well for all 4. Now just above from that you do have all of your power mirror controls as well, so just at the touch of a button you can change the angle of those. And then just above that, next to the door handle, you do have your central locking as well, so you can lock and unlock the doors as you please. Now looking through here, you do have your auto headlights in this model, and all of your headlight controls are on the side here. and you can just flick it to auto and let the car do all of the work for you. Now next to that you do have a little dial to change the brightness of what you're seeing in your cluster, and then from there next to that you also have your heads up display controls as well, so you can change where it sits on your view and what you're seeing on there, or what the interface is I should say. Looking through as well while we're here onto our stalk here on the right hand side, you do have both of your indicators there as well, and you can also cycle through what you're seeing on your center screen in your cluster. Now on the other side here as well, you do have your wipers for front and rear as well on the left hand stalk. Now on the steering wheel itself, you do actually have the paddle shift as well on the back here, and on the right hand side you do have all of your infotainment controls, so volume up and down, your source, so you can flick through your radio stations or through your CD or whatever you are playing, and you do also have your Bluetooth controls as well, so your answer and reject for your phone calls.
Goodbye.
And your voice control as well. And on the left hand side here you have all of your cruise control buttons as well, and your lane departure on and off, alongside your forward collision mitigation as well. Now moving into our center screen here, as you can see we do have satellite navigation in this model, and if I do just pop it into reverse, you'll be able to see the clarity on the reversing camera, and of course that line does move to give you an estimate of where you will end up as you are parking. Now pop that back into park. Again, you do also have, if we pop into our home screen, navigation, Bluetooth, AM, FM radio, digital radio, CD player, USB, auxiliary and Bluetooth as well. Moving down again, you do have all of your hard buttons for that as well, and the screen itself is a touch screen. Below that you do have your hazard button as well, so you can flick those on, and if you are being a bit of a hazard. Again, below that you do have dual zone heating and cooling as well, and all of your hard buttons to control that as well, and as you do change that and adjust that, it does come up on your screen here as well. Now just below that you do have a 12-volt socket as well, along with a handy little storage area to put anything that you might need, and all of this does have the carbon fibre trim running throughout. Now you do have your automatic shifter here as well, electric park brake, traction control on and off, park assist and parking sensors on and off button. Now just to point out, with this car you do get 2 factory keys as well, and there is a handy little area that you can put those in right here. Now below that you do have 2 very large cup holders, and then in the center console itself you do have another 12-volt socket, a USB and auxiliary port, and another little area. If say your battery in your key does run flat, you can just tuck the key into there and you can still start the car as normal. So what I'm going to do now is just let the cameraman pan around and show you the beautiful condition this car is in. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this walk around video on this stunning Holden Commodore SSV Redline VF. Now this car does also qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan, and what that plan gives you is 5 years, up to 200,000 kilometres of mechanical and electrical coverage over 181 items within the car. Now if you'd like to hear more about that plan, this car, or even take this car on a test drive, please give us a call on 9907 0555. My name's Ruby, have a great day.